Hi, this is Mark Bryan Sona, Artistic Director of MBS Productions, sitting at home. Um, I am sad to announce that we will not be able to do our Burlesque Nutcracker show this year. I have been working quite a bit with COVID information and doing a lot of voiceover work for information about COVID-19 that is being sent to clinics and doctors. So I've been very much up to date on how this disease has been progressing, especially here in Dallas County. And unfortunately, I did receive a report from UT Southwestern, which has been extremely accurate in forecasting the progression of this disease starting in March here in Dallas County. And they've been pretty much within like a 95% accuracy range of forecasting the COVID numbers for Dallas County. And in my email box, I had the newest update for the next basically 8 weeks, which puts us all the way into the beginning of the run of the show. And they are anticipating a severe spike here in Dallas County of COVID-19 cases. And I don't want to endanger my audience. I don't want to endanger my actors. I have already acquired a lot of the things that I would have needed to have done the show because I was planning on doing it. I discussed with the theater about the seating arrangement to prevent people being seated too close together, keeping at least 6 feet apart. Worked out for the actors masks and temperature checks, and was going to restage the entire show to maintain social distancing during the show. I started the reworking of the script because I was going to call it the Beulaville Baptist Book Club Presents, and instead of Burlesque Nutcracker, we'd still say Burlesque Nutcracker, but like a line through the burlesque and write COVID Nutcracker. And I was incorporating, lighthearted humor of what all has happened with the COVID, because through all this weirdness, we still have to laugh. And I found ways of not poking fun at the disease, because it's not something the disease is serious, but how people sometimes have reacted irrationally to it. And finding humor in a serious subject is important because we all need to laugh to be able to alleviate the stress. So I've done all the prep work. I was getting ready to announce auditions there's a couple of roles that needed to be, some of the actors weren't going to be able to do it this year. Most of the cast was back. But I received the report, and unfortunately, for the safety of my cast and the audience, since they're expecting a severe spike in the next 8 weeks, basically, mirroring what was happening in July and first part of August here in Dallas County, I don't think it would be a good idea to have an event in which audience members congregate, even though we were going to require masks and we were going to keep separate, distancing. It just has a potential of spreading the disease, and I do not want to be responsible for anybody becoming ill. And with the cast, the same thing too, even though I was going to provide N95 masks for the cast, and I have these fun face coverings that I was going to have the Velvet Kittens wear, so that they were kind of like uniform but still very expressive masks that they were going to be wearing. I even have, for the crazy character Wilma, her personal protection. I even acquired this dog cone, enormous dog cone that would fit a human, is her way of partially, one of the items, she would wear multiple personal protection items. So I have all of these props ready to go, and these changes that I was going to do. But with the information I received, this disease is too serious, and we must be safe. So it's with a heavy heart that I have to say that we're going to have to cancel this year's version of the Burlesque Nutcracker. But I think some of the COVID jokes will work a year from now, so we'll have those incorporated. Hopefully we will be over this disease, or on the way out with the disease, or it'll be under control. So I will be able to hopefully incorporate some of this next year. I was very much looking forward to playing Dickie again, and I know many of the as I say, most of the cast was coming back, so they were all looking forward to doing the show. But safety first. Thank you for your support. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to provide entertainment this Christmas, and I'm doing this from home. If you hear that growling noise, it's my dog in the background. Thank you, and be safe.